What he says is, do not ever think that what you've done is good enough. You've only got one shot at this. How intense.
Listen, that dude is the furthest thing from boring. I mean,
my gosh.
He is just like performer.
Ball of energy.
This is something we talked about a little bit prepping for this, but it was just it's like everything that he's saying, everything he's doing is about performing. Mm-hmm. Even in the way that he responds to questions he's asked in the documentary, everything is, I mean, within the first 10 minutes, there's this, that's an incredible quote. It's like he's reading from a script that is, how do I make this sound exceptionally profound?
Oh yeah.
Like for him,
it
really
sucked
slow.
me into being interested as much as I was.
And he almost whispers like this.
He gets really dramatic. He gets really dramatic.
Guy from the Parks Department hands me a piece of paper. And I look at it. And he says, that was the count 90 minutes ago. I look at it and go, are you telling me there's 850,000 people out there? He goes, no. I'm telling you there's 850,000 people out there 90 minutes ago.
So he's talking to this band who's about, like, had years and years and years and years of,
this is 2019.
crazy successful. Yeah,
this is 2019. He's prepping them for the stadium tour.
What he says is, do not ever think that what you've done is good enough. You've only got one shot at this. And I immediately stopped it. I was like, holy crap. Like, am I watching Jordan? The level of intensity, even as he's like choreographing different like moments of like this drum hit needs to happen a little differently with a different oomph or whatever.
Yes.
And you're like, the way he just like grabs it, it's like in practice.
Yes.
You're like, well, that dude, like,
these are people, stop. They'd been performing, I mean, from the dives and the bars and all that with him in the 80s to like the arenas and going overseas for performances and like crazy stuff. And this is what he's saying a year ago.
Right.
Talk about somebody that could coast if they wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Dude could coast through whatever.
No, because you think about like these old bands and you think generally, and this probably is largely true, is like you think generally like those later years are very like, they're just kind of like cashing in on what they did back in the day.
Sure.
And he's at least in spirit, like he's out on a quest to like, how do I make something that's actually new now?
Oh yeah.
Instead of just like, profiting from
the
what
past is the
done.
past.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the things he says at that when he's talking to them. The past is the past. So we're not going to rest on that. And then he goes into exactly what you said. And man, you can tell.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his performances are just nuts. He says something about a handshake that's like, for me, and this is really early on, I bet you love this, but there's something about like a handshake that's like, it communicates how interested a person is in being right there at that spot at that moment.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, now you can have a different perspective. Hey, and he goes, hey, amen. That's you. For me, I'll bet my life on it.
I'll bet my life on it.